Hi friends, today's reading is from the book of Ephesians chapter 2 verses 11 to 18, which I'll read to you right now. Therefore remember that formerly you who are Gentiles by birth and called uncircumcised by those who call themselves the circumcision, which is done in the body by human hand, remember that at that time you were separate from Christ, excluded from citizenship in Israel, and foreigners to the covenants of the promise, without hope and without God in the world. But now in Jesus Christ, you who once were far away was brought near by the blood of Christ. For he himself is our peace, who had made the two groups one and has destroyed the barrier, the dividing wall of hostility, by setting aside in his flesh the law and its commands and regulations. His purpose was to create in himself one new humanity out of the two, thus making peace, and in one body to reconcile both of them to God through the cross, by which he put to death their hostility. He came and preached peace to those who were far away, and peace to those who were near. For through him we both have access to the Father in one Spirit. What I thought of when I read this passage was a picture of the walls which divide Palestine and Israel. And I had the opportunity to be there last year for my birthday, and I know some of you who had too, like Stephen and Maria, maybe others, I don't know. It's really crazy to walk inside Bethlehem, the city where Jesus was born, and feel like a prisoner. But what I saw there too was that the spirit of community in that place does not make people live like prisoners, but like brothers and sisters. A few examples of that were a little cafe that gives the profit to kids to go to school and to the community. An artisan which makes jewelry and crafts out of bullets that are thrown at him and all the hostility that he lives daily. Perhaps we're all feeling a little bit like prisoners right now inside our walls. I know that walls are a place in which our differences come out really easily and very clearly. So right now we can definitely see that we live with people that do and think very differently from us. Perhaps in theology we think very differently, the ways we serve God or the ways we do things. Maybe you live by yourself and you still have to live with the contradictions of your own thoughts and the conflicts they go through. Like you feel lonely and then you feel like you shouldn't feel lonely at all. But Jesus in this passage is the one that is bringing peace to all of us. Those who were near and those who were far away. I think this passage is really good to read over and over again as we go through this period. And so we can see Jesus inside our walls, bringing peace to our house. That's my prayer for you today.